Hello everyone, I'm Cirene Mercado and welcome to this edition of Inside Buena Park. Today we are celebrating a very colorful and inspirational show as we celebrate the 37th Annual Elementary Art Show. Right behind me we have all our young artists filling up every chair here along with their parents and just everyone that's here to celebrate and honor them. And we have important speeches coming up, interviews, and if you can see these beautiful bags right here, they're just filled with lots of prizes and goodies. So stay tuned, there's so much more coming up soon. On Thursday, January 31st, local elementary school students and their parents gathered at the City Hall Council Chambers to receive awards for their artwork. This is the 37th Annual Elementary Art Show, and it gives kindergarten through 6th grade students recognition for their artistic abilities in school by providing them with an opportunity to showcase their work at Buena Park City Hall. This year's theme is California Dreamin', my favorite places in the Golden State. Students were encouraged to paint, draw, or collage their favorite places to visit in our beautiful state. Artwork was displayed from January 8th through the 31st, and qualified judges reviewed all submissions and selected the first through third place winners in each grade category. On this night, the winners' ribbons and prizes were handed out by the Cultural and Fine Arts Division and Arts Commission representatives. They also took pictures with Buena Park City Council members who came out to show their support for the young artists.
And the students did a marvelous job of the things that they like about Southern California, Northern California, places they have been, and things that impress them. So I hope you've all had a chance to look at the artwork in the chambers here. If not, after the ceremonies, please go around and take a look. I think you will also be amazed at the talent of some of our students. I think it's great, and I congratulate you all. I really do. It's wonderful. Each award will be presented by grade, and Sonia's going to come up and announce the names for me.
First with kindergarten, we have second place, Eric Conriquez with Disneyland Cars Land. First grade, third place, Lakshman Mannequin with Beach. And for first place in first grade, we have Gurney Carr, Universal Studios. And I believe Gurney placed last year too, so proud daddy. Okay. Joseph Dennis Hamby, Tioga Pass. Second grade, second place, Anika Kasula, Tea Time. And second grade, first place, Jaden Varghese, Adventures in Universal. And he captured a little bit about everything from Universal Studios. Third place, 4th and 5th grade, we have Priti Narayanan, Sequoia. And for first place in the 4th and 5th grade category, we have Amy Sorgrager, I Love California Beaches. Sorgrager. So let's give all our 4th and 5th graders a round of applause. Okay, now for our last category for 6th grade. For 3rd place, we have Thomas Kim, Emory Eagles. His favorite place is school. place in the 6th grade category, Sandhya Muthuраmalingam, Yosemite. It's a very beautiful piece.
How good did she do with your name?
So.
Okay.
I did good. And lastly, for 6th grade, first place, we have Brianna Emzes, Music in the City. Let's give all the kids, not just the winners, but all the participants, a round of applause. I know it was very hard for the judges because we had such wonderful people, and I hope every child here has
We're going to make it last just a little bit longer. I'm Councilman Fred Smith, and I want to thank all the parents for taking the time out and bringing your children here to our art show. And we had a marvelous turnout tonight, and I want to thank you very much. We all have to remember that our children are our future. So thank you again, and I hope to see each and every one of you back again next year, and then a few years after, maybe some big art gallery somewhere. But thank you again. I want to thank all the great artists. Before the show started, I walked around with quite a few of them, and I was really impressed at some of the artists. They're going to be great people. Of course, if you can draw, you can do just about anything. So again, thank you very much for coming down here to your 37th annual art show. Thank you and good night.
Let's take a look at a list of this year's winners of the 37th Annual Children's Art Show. Thank you to all who participated in this year's event. Congratulations! After the awards were given, I spoke with some of the young winners and spoke to some teachers who understand the value that art can play in a young student's life. Here we have a first grade, first place winner. What's your name?
Gurneet Kaur.
And is this your piece right here?
Yes.
So what did you make? What did you draw on this piece?
A Universal Studio.
Universal Studios, is that a place your daddy takes you?
Yes.
Okay, so who's this right here?
SpongeBob, me, the Lorax, Dinosaur, Shrek.
Wow, you got to see all of that at Universal Studios? So you like painting and drawing?
Yes.
What did you use here? Did you use crayons or markers?
Oil pastels.
Oil pastels, fancy. So Dad, how do you feel that your daughter placed first place?
I'm very proud of her. She actually won first prize last year as well. So it's the second time in a row.
So she gets to take home first place 2 times. So do you support her her artisticness? Do you encourage her at home?
Yeah, by all means. When she's an artist at home, whenever she's done with her homework, she always grabs a piece of paper and draws everything. She makes cards for her teachers, for her cousins, parents, and everything.
And so who's the artist at home? Are you the artist, or who does she pick this ability from?
Not me, my wife.
Okay, so here we have another very cool piece, and this one placed second place. What's your name?
Chayton,
And what grade are you in, and what school do you go to?
first grade, and I'm in Lille Elementary.
Okay, so is this your piece right here, one of your favorite places?
Yeah,
Okay, so tell me about it. What did you draw here?
I draw 2 sharks and 1 lemon shark.
Wow, and I see an octopus, right?
That's a jellyfish.
jellyfish. And who are these two people here?
Me and my friend.
You and your friend. And is this the aquarium that you go to?
Yeah,
So it's your favorite place. Why?
because it has different sea creatures that I can learn about.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. So what did you use to make this piece? We know you used, is that crayons, paintings?
Painting with crayons,
With crayons. So why do you like art?
because you can so you can make anything you want with art.
Okay, so here we have a first place winner. What's your name and what school do you go to?
Amy in Emory Elementary.
Okay, Amy, I could see that you created this beautiful piece. It's called I Love California Beaches. Tell us about this piece you created.
Well, at first I didn't know what to enter, but then when I started seeing a lot of paper in my mom's art room, I started thinking of doing a collage. And then I started thinking of drawing kids having fun at the beach. And I put some things that I like about the beach and all that.
And what are your favorite things at the beach?
Well, one of them is the water and making the sand castles and playing volleyball with my sister.
That is awesome. And I love how you added all these different textures. That makes it really pop. And I think that's one of the reasons why the judges really like this piece. So is this your mom right here? What's your name?
I'm Sabrina.
Sabrina. So how do you feel, about your artist daughter and that she got first place?
We're really excited. We were surprised, very pleasantly surprised. She came home and wasn't sure. She thought she won. And since it wasn't online, I actually called to be sure because I didn't want her disappointed in case she misunderstood. But they said, yes, she did get a blue ribbon. So we're excited. Amy likes to be creative. She gets into a lot of my arts and crafts and stuff.
Well, you have an art room, so I can see where you get it from, right? Is this something that you guys do at home?
We do a lot of stuff. It's more like the dining room that just has so many of my supplies, it kind of becomes the art room.
Excellent. So is art something you're going to continue doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What do you want to become when you grow up? Do you want to be an artist, or you want to apply art to something?
I want to be an artist. That's one of the things I want to be. I want to help animals.
That's a wonderful, wonderful dream to have. So we encourage you and thank you so much for sharing your beautiful piece, and congratulations on winning first place. So here we have one of our youngest artists and also first place winner. What's your name, cutie?
Emily.
Emily, are you in kindergarten and this is your art piece? So what did you create here? Tell us a little bit about your piece.
What is it? What's the picture?
Is that you in the park?
Which one's yours? Which one's you? That one? And who's the other one? Mommy?
So we have here the very proud parents. What are your names?
Carlos.
Yadira.
Yadira, so how do you guys feel of your kindergarten artist daughter?
We're very happy. We're really grateful that Emily really likes to do art, and she's really quiet, but she's loud.
She expresses herself. Her imagination comes out in paper. So is this something you noticed right now in kindergarten, preschool? When did you start discovering this?
When she was 2, she would pick up the crayons and, start scribbling. And when she started going to this class, the art class, I saw that, excitement and focus. So she loves it. Yeah.
And she has all your total support.
She does, yes. Totally, yes.
So what would you say to other parents who, have their children who they're starting to see develop some artistic skill? What would be your advice for them?
To really support them, to really give them lots of time to whatever their kids like, if it's art, if it's any sports, or really give them the support and the time to take them out there and really be with them. So.
Okay, so here we have another winner. We have Thomas Kim from 6th grade. What school do you go to?
Emory.
Emory. So tell us about this piece. It's actually very unique. Talk about what you created and how you created it.
Well, I looked in the garage for items to use, and I just started working on it, and I tried making a school bus. And I put different flags of different countries of people who ride the bus, maybe. And yeah.
And so when you start something like this, we also see the eagle. Does that represent something to you?
It represents my school for Emory Eagles.
So is that one of your favorite places?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's really fun there, and I got to meet a lot of new people.
Excellent. So when you started creating something like this, why did you choose to use recycled materials instead of paint or anything like that?
To save money and
yeah, that's a great reason, and it's also very creative. So when they told you won 3rd place, what did you feel?
I felt shocked, and I was just really excited.
Yeah, and so we have your sister here with you, right? So you want to share with us, has you always been an artist, or when did you guys started to see this artistic ability?
Well, he always doodled around a lot, and that's from when he was like 2, when he first started to use his pencil and stuff and started holding it around. He was really good at it, and I was really surprised, and I never knew he would, be able to do something like that, because with my school stuff, I don't really pay attention to what he's doing, but something like that, I was really impressed.
Brianna, and tell us a little bit about your piece. Where's your piece located? Okay, so we see that you got 1st place and you're in 6th grade. Tell us about your unique piece.
Well, I was online and I was bored, so I was looking up lovely places in California, and then I came across that piece, and then I started to draw it.
and then I started to paint it with one of our, because we do meet the masters at our school, so then I used one of the latest things that we did, which was pointillism.
Okay. And can you explain a little bit about that technique?
Pointillism is when you take a Q-tip and paint and you put it and you mix the colors.
Okay, so where did you use that throughout the whole piece?
On the grass.
On the grass area. And we noticed that you used a musical symbol to create the streets. That's very unique. Is music something that you love?
Yeah.
Do you play an instrument or sing? You just love music?
Yeah.
So how did you feel when they told you that you won first place?
I was really happy, and it was the day before my birthday that they told me I won first place, so I thought it was good luck.
So here I am with another young artist. What's your name and what school do you go to?
Preeti, and I go to Los Coyotes.
What grade are you in?
5th.
So is this your art piece right here? Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you created.
I created Sequoia because my drawing teacher inspired me to do this, and also my mom. I used a bunch of shading materials. It took me a while to draw, and I'm really impressed by it.
And so are we. I mean, you got a 3rd place, right? So tell us what kind of technique did you use? You said you used some shading, and what kind of materials did you use?
I used chalk, oil pastels, some crayons, color pencils.
And when did you start drawing? When did you know that this is something you really enjoy doing?
You mean like drawing classes, or like? I liked starting to draw when I was like in kindergarten. Yeah.
And is this your first time entering a contest?
No. I've tried it once or twice.
Okay. And is it something that you want to continue doing?
Yeah, I'm going to follow my dream.
Okay, and now we get to listen to one of the teachers that actually has been teaching these students some of these art techniques. What's your name and what school do you work for?
My name is Darshini Aifa. I have a private art school called Just Think Art, and I also teach at Landell Elementary in the Cypress School District. An after-school program, I teach their 3rd grade there as well.
A professional. So I know that you had a lot of students that won. Okay, so there's something you're doing. What are the different techniques that you're teaching the elementary students?
The first thing is I actually let their imagination work on the paper. So I let them doodle and come out with their best ideas. Then I tell them, pick the one that you think is the most appropriate, and then we develop that idea and different techniques. So each one looks different from the other, and and it, yeah. So
you have some of these are your students. Can you talk about some of these techniques?
Yeah. So here, this young man has done a lot of detailing just with pencil, and to accentuate his piece, he's just added a little bit of color. And here she's used creativity, where she wanted little bubbles to show how, the different places she loves to visit. And then the one over here, she's used Yosemite and the reflection that came out really well with a lot of different, like crayon as well as chalk to, bring the piece out.
Excellent. So how do you feel as a teacher when you see that your students are coming out with awards and being recognized for their artwork?
Oh, I'm so proud today. I feel really good today. It was really wonderful.
And how important are the art programs? Because we know, there's a lot of lack of art programs. What is your opinion on the importance of art programs?
I think it's really important for the development of their creativity and their growth, because it helps them to relax and let go and, just have a good time. And that's so important, because right now they're bombarded with so much academics. So I really appreciate all the schools that are encouraging and the districts that are encouraging art for the little.
So I hope you have enjoyed all these wonderful art pieces created by our students from kindergarten to 6th grade. And I want to also inform you that next month we'll be having our high school art show as well. So stay tuned, and thank you for joining me. This is Cirene Mercado for Inside Buena Park. Before we go, there are some upcoming events the Buena Park Cultural and Fine Arts Division would like you to know about. The High School Art Show and Award Ceremony will be held on Friday, February 22nd at 6 p.m. at the City Hall. Be sure to view all the artwork hanging on display in the month of February. The Buena Park Youth Theater is holding auditions Saturday and Sunday, March 2nd and 3rd for the summer production of Guys and Dolls. The annual Children's Art Festival and 5th Annual Junior High School Art Show will be on Friday, April 19th at the Ehlers Community and Recreation Center. And don't forget the concerts in the park this summer at Boiserank Park. You can find out all about that information and more by visiting the city website at buenapark.com and at buenaparkfinearts.com. It's going to be a great year for the city of Buena Park.